Hello Inspiration, wonderful to be with you, and I just wanted to share a few thoughts on the different images that we've seen coming across the Atlantic and different protests going on that we've seen here in our nation as well. And there's been such an outpouring of emotion and feeling, quite rightly, because some of the things that we've seen and witnessed, and I think globally we've just got to a place where people are saying enough. It's enough of discrimination, of racism, and things have got to change. And one of the ways that people have expressed themselves is the toppling of statues. Throughout history, we've seen various statues topple when there's been changes of regime. Saddam Hussein, Lenin, Ceausescu. So many times we've seen this take place, and it's a very visual demonstration of how people feel. Here in the UK, we've seen various statues come down, and some links with colonialism or with the slave trade. And I fully agree with challenging our actions of the past and various ways that people have behaved in the past. But the question I ask myself today is, how do we focus our energies? We agree we shouldn't stay silent, and we agree that something needs to change, but what needs to change, and what do we actually do as part of this change? We cannot change the past. We might review history, we might learn from the mistakes, we might revise history and insert omitted events or the acts and amazing parts that people had to play that we didn't record but should have been recorded. But we can't actually go around back and erase and rewrite history. I've got many heroes, and I love reading their stories, real people that lived in the past. But isn't it amazing that if you look at any person's life in close enough detail, then you'll find that there are problems. That you'll find that some parts of their life make uncomfortable reading. Indeed, we look at our own lives and we find that if we look close enough, there are parts in our past or our current day lives that make difficult reading and could make us feel uncomfortable. And I think there's two statues in our life that we need to consider. The first one that should never have been raised is the statue of fallen Adam. And the statue of fallen Adam is a statue that represents pride. It represents shame, insecurity, hidden actions, discrimination, violence against others, selfishness. They're the dark stains of dishonour that cast shadows on our lives that we really want to forget or overlook. I believe we need to raise a new statue in our life, and that's the statue of the risen Christ. In 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 47, the verse tells us that there is a second Adam. The first fallen Adam is earthy. The second Adam, Jesus, is from heaven. And rather than pouring out our hate and our anger on the uncomfortable reading of the lives of others, surely I should be attending to my own life. I should be looking at my own heart. I should be toppling the statue of fallen Adam in my life. Let me examine my attitudes, my selfishness, my uncomfortable bits of my past, and face them and bring them to the foot of the cross. Let's not waste time on rewriting history that cannot be changed. Instead, let me learn from the past of others. Let me change my present, and let me rewrite the future for my children, for our children, for the generation that is to come, so that they do not have to replay the same sad story of mankind. God bless you all.